Hey guys, this is Vinay and you're watching my show Let's Talk. Today it's an honor and privilege. Actually, these words are very less if I say that. No words can describe the woman sitting next to me. She has got the India's third highest civilian award. She got Padma Bhushan this year and she is one of the most celebrated vocalists of Carnatic music in India. Please welcome Sudha Raghunathan. Ma'am, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
How was it to get the Padma Bhushan this year? Recently we saw you on the screen taking it and it's such a pride moment for all of us.
It was 2015, January.
Yeah.
And I received it on March 30th.
30th, yeah.
It's a feeling that one can't explain, I guess. It's joy, emotion. It's a lot of gratitude to all the people who have contributed towards you getting the Padma Bhushan.
True.
It's just not me, right? I mean, because so many, my gurus I have to mention, of course, the God Almighty, His grace, my family. And when it comes to family, you further, restrict it to husband and children.
Children, the most important support system.
Yeah, friends, well-wishers. I think everyone contributes towards it.
That's true. And you're very multifaceted, singing, of course, everybody is like a huge fan of your singing. And you started singing at the age of 3. You started learning from your mother. When did you actually think that singing is something that you're going to take so seriously and put it as your career?
That's something that's going to puzzle you when I say the answer. Because initially I wasn't really interested in music. I sang because my mother asked me to sing.
Okay.
I was an obedient child. And because there was music in the family, like my sister learnt music and Amma conducted classes. So it was always falling on my ears. And as I played with my toys, I think I repeated all those lines that they sang. And I think as a child, that's the best period for you to absorb things.
True.
Especially before 7. The brain is so active and once you have to listen to it.
It takes a lot of stuff in,
So that was my learning phase. And I formally started when I was 9 because if you are to become a serious musician, you need to have voice training, voice culture happening. So Amma taught me the Swaravali and all those exercises that are required. And slowly I moved to Varnams and Kirtanas. But the moment of truth, if you can say, or shall we say, the moment that I decided that I would take music as my career was when I received the central government scholarship. That is, the government offers a scholarship to you and the money is paid to your guru and you are allowed to choose a very eminent guru.
Wow.
So that gave me
That gave you that seriousness of like, now I have to like take it up seriously and do something.
But that was also initiated by my mother, motivated by her. So we met M.L. Vasantakumari Amma. And she's a legend, I don't have to really speak about her greatness because her music speaks for it.
True.
And she was also very kind. She asked me to sing and she said, yes, you have all the raw material that is required to become a professional musician. But I must tell you that I don't teach the very traditional way. The rigid way of me singing and you repeating and then you coming back for class, the next class. It's not that way. It's like you have to just observe and absorb.
Wow.
So that was a challenge thrown to me and, because I didn't think I would receive the scholarship, I nodded my head very vigorously and I said, okay, if I do happen to get it, let's face it. And it so happened that destiny had plans in store for me and I was one of those selected. And when I went back to MLVMR, she said, do you remember what I told you? That you have to observe and learn by yourself. So it was...
And you put in a lot of hard work.
I put in a lot of hard work and it's not easy. Her style is very difficult. She belongs to the GNB Parampara and it's not easy at all because the usage of the voice and the sangatis, or should we say the decorative phrases that the GNB Parampara uses are very, very challenging. And it takes a while for you to groom into that path, in that direction.
Most of the times it's very important to have a good guru for you to pick up the art, right?
Yeah, the good can be interpreted in many ways. And this, in this case, I think she was somebody whom you could emulate, whom you could look up to in for all aspects, like music. And in music, for what?
Yeah.
Raga singing, Swara singing, Kriti singing, her creative phrases, everything. So all of that I learnt. And of course, as a person, what I learnt most was how to live life to its fullest.
Is it the case with all singers? Do singers don't have stage fear? Should they not have inhibitions to go up on the stage and face crowd?
Yeah, stage fear will definitely limit you.
Okay, you'll become very conscious.
Very conscious, and especially Carnatic music, any classical music for that matter, it requires a lot of creativity. And creativity needs a lot of space in your mind. No inhibition. You have to sing with abandon. You have to love what you're doing.
Yeah. And today when you look back your journey to where you are in music and where you started off, had you ever thought that you're going to reach this place?
I might not have thought that I would reach this point, but definitely I would have thought of being successful.
You wanted that. You were very ambitious when you started off.
My mother was the reason for that again. She would always say, anything that you do it well. Do it with all your heart, and then there will be success. So actually, I wanted to become a doctor, and then it moved to the fact, I wanted to get into public services. So anything that I would have done, perhaps, besides music, I would have seen a kind of a success in that. I'm sure of that, because I really put in that hard work.
I'm sure. Doesn't come without hard work at all. She spoke about she wanted to be into the public service, if not music, but she's not left that at all. There's lots more to come. We'll be right back. Spoke about your guru, spoke about your support system, your music journey. You were talking about you wanting to be getting into social service. That's something that you have not left, and the kind of incredible work that you do through the foundation, Samudaya Foundation. Tell us more. How did the inception happen? What made you to take up this, and how does it actually make a difference in the society?
As a professional musician, as a vocalist, I have sung several concerts for causes, like for cancer, for multiple sclerosis, for construction of old age homes, and many others. Then it struck me that if I had my own foundation, I could choose whichever cause to contribute to. And hence was born Samudaya Foundation in July 1999. And over plus 15 years now, 16 years, I think we've done good for ourselves.
Not good. You're being very humble. You have done close to 3.3 crores worth of cause. Money has gone into good causes. And I was reading about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. The causes range from pediatric helping children, cancer, to heart transplantations, to tsunami, to flood relief, to so many different wide range of causes. So how do you choose a cause and then go forward and help on that?
The initial years we did a lot of contribution towards national disasters.
Sure.
We started with the Kargil Defence Personnel Relief Fund. We contributed 5 lakhs. That was the very first
must have been a proud moment, right?
Yeah, very, very proud. Because the moment I announced that this would be the cause and that we have a foundation, those of you who would like to join hands with us, please do. There were so many, coming forward, even without us approaching them. So that was a very touching moment for us. And I realized that the onus of, taking this money to the cause was very, very important.
Yeah.
The authenticity, the credibility mattered so much. Because to get that conviction level happening in people, for them to come forward to give money to an organization which had just started up, was something that was very, I had to prove myself. That was what was on the top of my mind. And from there we moved to the Gujarat Earthquake Relief Fund and the Orissa flood disaster. After that, we've started to concentrate on Tamil Nadu as such, especially Chennai. As
and
you said,
more healthcare.
More healthcare, infrastructure,
Yeah.
Construction of buildings for children and orphanages. We got a bus for Prema Vasam, which is an orphanage for destitute children.
Yeah.
Pediatric
Very
cancer,
nice.
of course.
I mean, you're in so many people's prayers. This Chennai edition, we are promoting cancer awareness. It's one of the things that it's very alarming to know that India is going to have a lot of people diagnosed with cancer in coming years, probably because of the lifestyle, because of the pollution and stuff like that.
Because of the food?
Because of the food that we have, insecticides, pesticides, and lifestyle. No exercise and stuff like that.
And the stress level is so high.
Stress level is very high. What would you want to tell people watching this?
Cancer is something that we can fight, and we can emerge as victors. I have seen a lot of my friends come out of cancer, so and they're leading a very normal life.
Yeah.
Of course, their willpower has been geared to the
Absolutely.
maximum for that. But I look up at these people, with a lot of respect and adulation, because it's something. It's like a new lease of life.
True.
So at the same time, I would like to tell everyone, especially those who have crossed 40, to have a yearly checkup.
Absolutely.
That's very, very important, the master checkup, because it helps you catch cancer a little early, and which will help you to kind of alleviate the disease.
Absolutely. As you said, it is about the mental game. It's about people fighting it together, and hopefully there will be a day when we all fight cancer together and help people. And I've always had this question. I personally believe that music changes one's mind. Whether you're sad, whether you're happy, one song can completely change your mind. For you, I've always admired musicians, I've always admired singers. When you sing, are there any moments where you completely touch your soul and there is a divine connection with God and tears start rolling from your eyes?
It does happen, when you start singing and you touch on a few lines that are
the
very,
meaning
very,
of those lines are
emotionally touching you somewhere. I think it happens.
Divine
Momentarily you
intervention.
stop singing and you're emotionally turned on. Also because in Carnatic music, most of the kritis are addressed to gods.
Yeah.
Be it Devi or Muruga or Shiva,
The Almighty,
Narayana, everything.
yeah.
So especially when you sing in a language that you understand, that you comprehend, like Tamil, Kannada, Telugu. I speak a few of these languages.
Yeah.
So when you get into, when you're meshed up with that lyrical content,
Absolutely.
somewhere it melts you.
Correct. And one of the songs, RDC Dalu Yashoda, is one of the favorite songs that I've heard. And how many ever times I hear power singing that you have. If you can sing a few lines to our viewers, we'll be blessed.
Jagadodarana Adisidalu Yashode Jagadodarana Adisidale Shode Jagadodarana Adisidale Shode Jagadodarana Shode jagadodarana jagado dharana Parama Purusha Paravasudevana Parama Purusha Paravasudevana Purandara Vithalana Adisidalu Yashode Purandara Vithalana Adisidale Shode Jagado Dharana
Wow. Amazed. I mean, we're blessed to be sitting here and listening to you sing. I'm sure millions of people enjoying your concerts. Now I know why. Your name itself brightens up your face.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. Last segment on the show, wanted to ask you a couple of one-line questions. One-line answers, quickie ones that I call. One advice from someone that's completely changed your life.
My guru,
I
MLV
thought
Amma, she would say that just be confident always, and challenges when they come to you, don't be frightened or don't be alarmed by the size of the challenge.
Just face it.
You rise, just face it, and you rise above the challenge. Conquer
Absolutely.
it, she said.
And is there any incident of your life that has completely changed your life?
I think the day I got married. The
For
I in you goes away.
That's true.
Somewhere it gets kind of invisible, and it's always us.
It's always us, yeah. One singer that you, of course, this is a question I shouldn't be asking, that you completely look up to apart from the group.
It's so difficult to say one name, because you look at a lot of these maestros with so much of reverence, because they represent different qualities.
True.
Each singer is bestowed by the Almighty with a different trait in the voice or the singing style. So you must pardon me that I
smart way of answering
that I mentioned a few names.
I know.
Of course, Bharat Ratna MS Subbulakshmi Amma, DK Pattamal, because MLV, DKP and MS, this trio, they reigned as supreme for so many years, and I think they were the first women who really made it big and still stand as an example for all of us.
One advice to young Carnatic singers of today's generation.
The younger generation of artists are doing so well. I'm so happy and proud of them, every one of them, because they come with so much of confidence and so much of grit and determination that they're going to make it. The only piece of advice I would like to give is that learn a lot as you come in, because once you start to sing concerts, the time that you get to learn really comes down drastically. So learn much, that is the investment that you have to make. Learn much and learn to be patient. One
city or country in the world that you feel is the best for music, which encourages and which...
Chennai. For music, for Carnatic music,
Carnatic
yes.
music, yeah. One thing that you do apart from singing and your foundation and all of that, right? One fun thing that you...
Fun thing, I don't know, but I just sit quiet. I meditate a bit and then I watch movies.
One message or a word to describe, Sushilama.
Honey.
Sadhguruji.
He's so practical. Whatever he says can be applied to your life.
Anyone's life, right?
Yeah.
Any profession, anyone
any
who can just pick it up. And Mr. A.R. Rahman.
Awestruck by his achievement.
The younger lot. Again, singer Srinivas.
Rise to where he is now today. The hard work that he's put in.
The hard work, yeah.
And again, his voice, which can emote so beautifully.
Yeah, that's true. And the younger lot, like singer Chinmayi.
Yeah, Chinmayi, Karthik.
Karthik and...
They are so talented, so talented. Chinmayi can sing anything that you give her, be it with a Hindustani touch or Carnatic or a folk. She can adapt the voice to fit in
She's showing
so
the
perfectly.
versatility.
Yeah, very versatile singer. Karthik too. The moment Karthik starts singing something, I think melody just flows.
That's true. One hypothetical question. Your journey has been incredible and inspiring. If at all somebody tries to put that on the celluloid, whom do you think can act as you on the screen? Anyone that you feel who can probably enact your journey?
Vidya Balan?
Yeah, she's, she has the touch, she knows, she's a Tamil.
Yeah.
One thing finally that gives Miss Sudha a kick, something that you forget everything, is it snorkeling and stuff like that? Adrenaline rush?
Yes, it's all these game parks where you have all these rides.
Yeah?
I think they really give me a high.
And, it has been last couple of minutes that I've been talking to you is enlightening and enriching. I have a lot to take and learn and imbibe into my life. Thank you for taking time and coming and talking to me. What your thoughts on being on the show?
Thank you, Vinay. Thank you for thinking of me, for making me fit into this show. Probably because we have Samudaya Foundation, working on a lot of causes, which include cancer as well. I think your thought to, interview a cross-section of personalities, including celebrities, young and old, is very interesting and would definitely take the message across to the world at large.
Hopefully.
Wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much. Last, before we let you go, as you said, people identify you with Morning Raga, day in, day out. The last ending note, one line from Morning Raga.
Taye Yashoda Undanayar Kula Tudita Mayan Gopala Krishna Seyum Jalate Keladi Taye Yashoda Undanayar Kula Tudita Mayan Gopala Krishna Seyum Jalate Keladi Taye Yashoda.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vinay.
Before we let you go, a gift hamper from our gifting partners. Sorry, this is not for you. This is more for your husband.
He's going to be very happy to have let me come for the show.
Exactly. This is for you.
Thank you so much. Namaste. I'm Sudha Raghunathan. Please do subscribe to this channel. Let's Talk with Vinay. It has many inspiring stories with a lot of personalities and celebrities. I'm sure all of you would love to listen to them, watch them and enjoy them. Repeated all those lines that they sang. And I think as a child, that's the best period for you to absorb things.
True.
Especially before 7. The brain is so active and just once you have to listen to it.
It takes a lot of stuff in. Yeah.